My name, as she said, is Gary Beyer. I'm originally from this area. I was born and raised in Neenah, Wisconsin. It was in July, last summer. I'm in my lift chair. I wake up early in the morning. My wife's a teacher. She was home. She was upstairs in the bedroom upstairs. I woke up, and I'll never forget it like it was yesterday. I had a very, very clear and strong, as I put it, thought that I need to pursue writing this book.
Gary is a very eloquent speaker. He has a heartfelt, inspirational message for everyone, young and old. He suffers from a rare, debilitating muscle condition known as inclusion body myositis.
I'd see my mother in the Alzheimer's facility, and I'd use the arms on the side of the glider, and I always had to use the arms to push up. I was 54 years old at the time. I said I'm going to be 61 here in a little while. I just thought, well, I'm getting older. Monday morning, I called the doctor's office to try to get in to get an appointment with my doctor, find out what's going on. Couldn't see the doctor, he was busy, but the physician's assistant I was able to see. She said, Gary, we need to check this out. We need to have you see a neurologist, and we also have to get you a spinal MRI to check further what this might be. We're in the average of just over 50 out of 1 million. The general population is about 14.9 out of 1 million. Rare, rare, rare.
At this time, there is no treatment and no cure for this condition. However, we are very hopeful that medical research will bring a cure. Gary's book, even though it deals with some very difficult life issues, also deals with some incredibly positive stories, like the miracle of how we met.
I went home that evening, and I thought, you know what? Maybe I should write a personals ad. Maybe this is something that would help me. Maybe I could meet that special person by, writing a personals ad. I don't know. Why not, right? So what happens? I wrote the ad, and I submitted the ad. Well, 2 weeks later goes by. I got 7 responses in the mail. I was tickled as heck. I started reading them. One stood out, my friends. One stood out. 6:30 at night, I called. And guess who answered the phone? It was Julie. That is my wonderful wife. My greatest blessing. She is tremendous. That's why the title of this book has to be You Must Answer This.
I'm a friend of Gary's, and I've found him to be very inspirational to those around him through his message and through his actions. His optimism is contagious.
We're all pretty bombarded with negativity, violence, sensationalism in many different forms in the days of our lives. I believe it's important for people to have focus on positive things in their life, even though they may be dealing with things which are difficult, whether it be health-related, family-related, job-related. There's all different reasons for stresses in our lives. I think the important thing about this book, why I'd say it's definitely a must-read for people, is it's laced with hope. I think people will clearly find when they read my book or hear any of the associated presentations I've been doing that they will hear the messages come across loud and clear. That hope is a very important part of our life. And people need to be encouraged and stay positive whenever possible.
Headed back about 11 o'clock at night. The roads got bad, they got the sleet. It got just weird, it started changing. Well, here comes a truck. I didn't know what the truck was. I couldn't tell it was big. It scared me. Went to the side of the road, hit a chuck hole, come back to the left. Sand truck, it turns out, carrying 26 tons of sand. People have said to me, no one survived that accident. And if anyone ever did survive that accident, I'm sure they're paralyzed the rest of their life. By the grace of God, I survived the accident. I'm here to tell you about it. I got hurt pretty bad, different things, but I've come back. I learned lessons there. People said, well, was that one of your coincidences? Or I don't believe in it. Apparently I was meant to be there at that time. like other things in life, okay? I've learned from the lessons in my life, and there's many things in here, and there are fun things in here too, but you'll learn, people will be able to reflect on their own lives through the stories in this book. I hear it all the time.
I just heard Gary Beyer talk, and I'm very inspired by what he had to say. I think that his message is something that each of us can take into our own personal life and make something of it. I was just inspired especially by the fact that he's got his physical limitations, but he just has a very strong, positive attitude, and he wants to let everyone know that this is a way that you can get through adversity.
Positive. Positive. Is it easy? I tell people this all the time. I've spoke to nursing homes. I've spoke to libraries. I've spoke to all kinds of groups of people. All kinds. And one of the things I tell them, okay, nobody's trying to make light of your stories or the things you're dealing with or say they're easy. They're not. It's okay to cry once in a while. We're human. It's even okay to get a little upset once in a while, mad. It's okay. You know what the key is, though? You need to come back. Whatever you find in your own life that helps you do this, whether it be family, friends, books, I don't care what it is, good things, find your way. But come back.
I met Gary probably about 8 years ago at Applebee's. He came in for lunch and sat and we chatted for a little while about Milwaukee Brewers baseball and just life in general, and really got to know Gary. I think one of the big things that Gary talks about is that there are no coincidences. Something that Gary truly believes, and I do also. His passion for just telling a story and listening to others and just healing through those is the biggest part, I believe.
My book is available in one of two ways. It can either be purchased directly from my website, where there's a Buy It Now feature. The website is www.youmustanswerthis.com. I'm also on Facebook. Hopefully people will go on and like You Must Answer This on Facebook. It's something like I believe people will really enjoy. I'm being told all the time that whether it be the presentations or the book itself, that people are finding it very, very inspiring. I've got numerous emails to that effect, let alone what I've heard face-to-face from others. So this is truly an honor for me. I feel very blessed. I haven't lost sight of where these blessings are coming from. I'm very well aware of what started this whole journey and why I'm meant to continue on with it, God willing, for quite some time yet. Thank you. I appreciate your time, and please share this message with others. I hope to meet you someday.